In a land of ice and snow, Isaac and his friends ventured out on a camping trip. The snow was deep and the cold was biting, but they were determined to have an adventure. They set up camp in a clearing surrounded by tall trees and started a fire to keep warm. As the night grew darker, they sat around the fire and told ghost stories. Suddenly, they heard a howl in the distance. It was a sound they had never heard before. They looked around, but they couldn't see anything in the darkness. Then, they heard it again, and this time it was closer. They shivered with fear as they realized that the howl was coming from their campsite. Isaac's friend, Jake, suggested that it might be a wild animal. But Isaac knew it was something else. He got up and walked towards the sound. As he got closer, he saw a dog standing near the edge of the clearing. It was a beautiful white dog with bright blue eyes. It looked at him and let out another howl. Isaac approached the dog and it didn't move. He reached out to pet it, but his hand went right through it. That's when he realized that the dog was a ghost. He ran back to his friends and told them what he had seen. They were all scared, but Isaac knew they had to do something. Isaac and his friends decided to investigate the ghost dog's past. They searched the area and found an old cabin nearby. Inside, they found a diary that belonged to the cabin's previous owner. The diary revealed that the dog's name was Chloe, and she had been left behind when the owner moved away. Chloe had died of starvation and loneliness, and her spirit had been trapped in the cabin ever since. Isaac and his friends knew they had to put Chloe's spirit to rest. They gathered around the cabin and called out to her. Chloe appeared, and they could see the sadness in her eyes. Isaac spoke to her gently, telling her that she was loved and that she didn't have to be alone anymore. Chloe's spirit slowly faded away, and they knew that she was finally at peace. As they walked back to their campsite, they heard a soft howl in the distance. It was Chloe's way of saying thank you. Isaac and his friends went to bed that night feeling a sense of peace and closure. They knew that they had helped a lost soul find her way home. From that day on, whenever they went on a camping trip, they would always remember Chloe's howl and the adventure they had shared. They knew that they had faced their fears and helped a ghost find peace. And that was a memory they would always treasure.